In this world, many people try to judge a woman by how she looks, how much she earns, or how much attention she gets. But the truth is your real value never comes from the outside. Your real value comes from inside you, from your connection with God, from the strength of your character, and from the light you carry in your heart. A high-value woman is not someone waiting for the world to hand her worth. She is someone who knows her worth and lives it with courage. Today, I want to talk to you about how to become a high-value woman, not in the eyes of society, not in the eyes of social media, but in the eyes of the divine, and in the eyes of your own soul. Because the day you truly see your worth, no one can make you feel small again. A high-value woman is not defined by status, money, or beauty. She is defined by dignity, self-respect, kindness, strong character, and deep faith in God's plan. Let's understand the qualities that make a woman truly priceless, not just to the world, but to herself. When we talk about becoming a high-value woman, the first quality that forms the foundation is self-respect. A woman who respects herself gives off a strength that cannot be shaken by anyone or anything. Self-respect is not arrogance. It is not ego. It is the quiet confidence of knowing who you are, what you believe in, and what you will never allow or settle for. In life, people will try to measure your value by how you look, how much money you have, or how much attention people give you. Society often mixes popularity with worth. But my dear sisters, your value is not decided by likes, followers, compliments, or the things you own. True worth grows from the inside, from how much you honor yourself when no one is watching, from the way you carry yourself with grace, from the boundaries you set to protect your peace. Let me give you a simple example. Think of a 100 bill. No matter how much it gets crushed, dropped, or stepped on, its value stays the same. It is still 100. In the same way, a woman with self-respect knows that even if life becomes hard, even if people talk badly about her, or even if someone tries to break her spirit, her value does not go down. She knows she is worthy because her worth is not based on anyone's approval. It is rooted deeply in her self-respect. A high-value woman never begs for love, attention, or acceptance. She never lowers her standards to make others happy. She does not tolerate disrespect because she understands that if she allows someone to disrespect her once, it becomes a habit. Instead, she teaches the world how to treat her by the way she treats herself. If she walks with dignity, the world responds with respect. If she values her time, energy, and emotions, people think twice before wasting them. Imagine your life like a beautiful palace. If you leave its gates open without protection, anyone can walk in, create a mess, and disappear. But when you guard it, when you decide who deserves to enter, the palace stays pure, peaceful, and respected. In the same way, your self-respect is the guard of your soul. Not everyone deserves access to your mind, your heart, or your energy. You must choose wisely who you allow into your life. Now, think about a woman in a relationship where she is constantly disrespected. Her feelings are ignored. Her voice is dismissed. Her dreams are not taken seriously. If she stays silent, hoping things will magically change, she is not practicing self-respect. But if she stands up and says, "This is not the treatment I deserve to be valued, I deserve to be heard," she is honoring her worth. She may lose that relationship, but she will not lose herself. And that is far more important. Self-respect also means saying no when necessary. Many women feel guilty when they refuse a request, even when that request drains their energy. But remember, saying no to things that do not support your growth is really saying yes to your peace and purpose. When you respect your boundaries, others slowly learn to respect them too. Let's look at another simple example. Think of a woman at her job. If her boss or coworkers keep piling tasks on her and she keeps saying yes to everything, she might be seen as nice for a while, but soon she will feel tired, stressed, and empty. But if she respectfully communicates, "I can give my best work if I take this much on, but beyond that, my quality will drop," she is showing self-respect. She is not being rude. She is valuing her time and energy. And over time, people admire her more for standing up for herself. My dear friends, Self-respect is also connected to how we talk to ourselves. Many times the world doesn't put us down. We put ourselves down. A high-value woman does not insult herself in the mirror. She does not call herself weak, unworthy, or unattractive. She speaks kindly to herself. She reminds herself of her strength, her beauty, her uniqueness. Because when you respect yourself on the inside, it shows on the outside. People can feel your energy. When you move through the world with grace, with confidence, with genuine self-love, people can't help but respect you. And remember this: the strongest form of self-respect comes from knowing you were created with intention. You are not an accident. You are not here by luck. You were shaped with care, formed with purpose, and given deep worth. If the creator of everything placed so much attention into making you, how could you ever see yourself as anything less? Whenever you question your value, remind yourself that you carry a spark of the divine inside you. That alone makes you priceless. So my sisters, walk with dignity, speak with confidence, carry yourself like a queen whose crown is invisible, but impossible to miss. Don't let the opinions of others define you. Don't let temporary moments shake you. Stand tall in your self-respect, because when you honor who you are, the world learns how to honor you too. If self-respect is the crown of a high-value woman, then her deepest strength comes from her spiritual connection with God. This connection is what makes her steady, peaceful, and bright, no matter what storms rise around her. A woman who walks with God walks with a confidence that cannot be taken. She may bend, but she does not break. She may stumble, but she never falls apart because she knows she is guided at every step. In life, we all face heartbreaks, failures, betrayals, and disappointments. Many people allow these moments to crush their spirit, but a high-value woman gets her strength not from the changing world, but from the unchanging presence of God. When the world turns away, she remembers that God never does. When others judge her, she remembers that God understands her heart. When people forget her worth, she remembers that her value was given by the Creator, and no one can remove it. Let me share something simple. Imagine a young woman living under constant pressure to match society's expectations. Whether it's about her job, her appearance, or marriage, she feels drained because she's trying to please everyone while losing herself. Then one day she pauses. She steps away from the noise and sits quietly in prayer, in meditation, in reflection. And that stillness, she feels peace under her heart. She realizes she doesn't have to prove herself to the world. She only has to stay true to the values God placed within her. That single moment of connection gives her more strength than 1,000 compliments ever could. A high-value woman knows that when she stays close to God, she is never truly alone. Even in solitude, she feels supported. Even in pain, she feels comfort. Even in confusion, she feels guided. The spiritual connection becomes an inner compass. It guides her choices. It gives her patience. It strengthens her character. Think of a tree standing tall during a storm. The winds hit it hard. The rain pushes against it. But it doesn't fall because its roots are deep. A high-value woman stands the same way. Life may throw storms at her, but she remains steady because her roots are deep in her faith, in her connection with God. Others may panic or lose hope, but she stays calm because she knows a greater power is holding her steady. Consider another example, this time at work. Imagine a woman giving her best, but constantly facing criticism or being overlooked. Many would break under that pressure and question their worth, but a spiritually grounded woman responds differently. Instead of drowning in frustration, she hands the situation over to God. She tells herself, "What is meant for me will reach me." No one can block the blessings written for her. With this mindset, she continues to work with honesty and patience, without bitterness, without anger. And in time, her patience pays off. She receives the recognition she deserves and earns the respect of everyone around her because of her calmness, her trust, her strength. My dear sisters, spiritual connection also means having the courage to let go of what is not good for you. Sometimes we hold on to toxic relationships, harmful habits, or stressful environments because we fear being alone. But a woman who trusts God understands that when something leaves her life, it's because something better is on the way. She doesn't fear endings because she believes in divine new beginnings. She doesn't break down over closed doors because she knows God closes one only to open another. This connection also changes how she treats others. When a woman feels loved by God, she naturally shares love with the world. She doesn't compete, she doesn't compare, she doesn't envy, because she knows everyone is on their own path. Instead, she lifts others, she supports, she encourages. Her spiritual glow becomes so strong that people feel safe, respected, and inspired near her. And here's something important. Being spiritually connected doesn't mean life becomes problem-free. Problems will come, challenges will come, pain will come, but what changes is your response. A high-value woman doesn't collapse under pressure. She bends her knees in prayer. She strengthens her spirit with faith. She moves forward with courage. Her struggles don't destroy her. They shape her into someone wiser, stronger, and more radiant. So ask yourself, how do you begin your day? Do you start at scrolling through your phone, worrying about what others think? Or do you begin it in silence, in gratitude, in prayer, reminding yourself that you are guided by a power far greater than anything around you? A woman who starts her day with God carries that calmness through every moment. She becomes like a river, steady, peaceful, flowing, nourishing, unstoppable. Remember this, beauty will change, status will shift, possessions can disappear, but your connection with God is timeless. That is your real treasure, your real wealth, your real crown. When you stay rooted in that connection, nothing can shake your worth. People may misunderstand you. Society may try to label you, but your soul will always know I am valuable because I come from the divine. My worth is eternal. My light cannot be dimmed. My path is guided. So my sisters, stay close to your faith. Strengthen your bond with God. Be grateful in joy. Be patient in pain. Trust the plan in confusion. And as you walk this journey, you will see that the more connected you are to the divine, the more powerful, steady, and high value you become in every part of your life. One of the strongest qualities of a high-value woman is her emotional stability. In a world where people react quickly, get angry easily, and get shaken by every little problem, a high-value woman becomes the calm moment in the middle of chaos. She's not someone who doesn't feel emotions. She feels deeply, but the difference is this. She doesn't let her emotions control her. She knows how to understand them, manage them, and respond with wisdom and grace. Today, many people believe emotional strength means being cold, but real strength is not shutting down feelings. It's knowing how to face them, process them, and respond in a way that builds instead of destroys. A high-value woman never lets temporary emotions create permanent regrets. She knows anger, fear, and jealousy are normal, but she doesn't let them lead her. Instead of reacting instantly, she pauses, reflects, and responds with clarity. Think of a glass of water, shake it, and the water becomes messy and spills. Let it settle, and it becomes calm and clear. Your heart and mind work the same way. When you let every comment, every setback, every disappointment shake you, you lose your peace. But when you learn to stay steady inside, while the world shakes outside, you gain clarity and power. That is emotional stability. Picture a woman working in a stressful workplace. Her coworkers gossip. Her boss sometimes criticizes unfairly. Deadlines never stop. Most people with break or lash out, but she chooses calmness. She takes criticism as a chance to grow. She ignores gossip that doesn't help her. She manages her time with wisdom. Her emotional maturity protects her peace and earns silent respect. People admire her not just for her work, but for her calm strength. Another example is relationships. A woman without emotional strength may argue often, doubt herself, or constantly seek reassurance. But a high-value woman doesn't let fear run her relationships. She speaks clearly instead of shouting. She listens with empathy instead of judging. And she walks away from disrespect. Instead of clinging to it, her calmness becomes her power. Her stability makes her magnetic because people feel safe around her. Now, emotional strength doesn't mean you never cry or never feel hurt. No, CG isn't weakness. it's release. And pain isn't weakness either. It's simply part of being human. But what makes a high-value woman different is that she doesn't stay trapped in her pain. She feels it, she accepts it, and then she chooses to rise above it. She doesn't allow one bad day to turn into a bad life. She knows how to calm her emotions, how to breathe, how to ground herself, and how to keep moving forward with grace. Let me tell you something simple. Life will always test you. There will always be disappointments, confusion, rejection, and loss. But emotional strength is the shield that keeps these tests from breaking you. Imagine going through heartbreak. Many people completely lose themselves when someone walks away. But a high-value woman says, "Yes, this hurts. Yes, I will cry. But this is not the end of my story. God has something bigger for me." That mindset turns her pain into power, her tears into understanding, her heartbreak into growth. The greatest gift of emotional stability is freedom. Freedom from being controlled by the situation. Freedom from being manipulated by others. Freedom from being trapped by your own reactions. When you learn to steer your emotions, you learn to steer your life. People may try to push you. Life may try to shake you, but you stay steady like a mountain. And that steadiness is what makes you truly high value. And here's the beautiful part. When a woman is emotionally stable, she becomes a light for others. Her children learn strength from her calmness. Her friends rely on her clarity. Her coworkers trust her leadership. Without trying, she becomes a pillar of support, not because she talks the loudest, but because she stands the strongest. Think of a candle in the darkness. When the wind blows, weak flames go out, but the strong flame keeps shining. A high-value woman's emotional stability is that strong flame. No matter how dark her surroundings become, her inner light keeps glowing. And because of that glow, others can see their path too. So my sisters, train your heart to stay steady. When anger rises, pause before reacting. When fear appears, remind yourself it won't last forever. When sadness comes, let yourself feel it, but don't sink in it. With every challenge, ask yourself, how can I respond with wisdom instead of reaction? And over time, your strength will grow like steel, firm, unshakable, and bright. In the end, remember this: storms will always come, but emotional strength helps you dance in the rain. Challenges will always appear, but emotional stability helps you stand tall in the middle of the storm. That is the true beauty of a high-value woman. Her emotions don't command her. She commands them. And that makes her a force the world cannot overlook. A high-value woman isn't someone who just floats through life, doing what everyone else wants, or blindly following society's checklist. She leads with purpose. She lives with passion. She understands that her life isn't an accident. Her existence isn't random, and her journey isn't meaningless. She knows God placed special gifts, talents, and dreams inside her, and her responsibility is to honor them by living fully and honestly. Too often, women are taught to make themselves small, to put everyone else first, to silence their own desires, to think their dreams don't matter. But a high-value woman knows her dreams are important. She knows the fire inside her heart isn't a mistake. That fire is her purpose. It's meant to guide her, not be put out by doubt, fear, or other people's opinions. Think about this. Every candle is created to shine. If it hides its flame because it fears the dark, then what is its purpose? In the same way, if a woman hides her gifts out of fear of judgment, she is denying the world the light only she can bring. Living with purpose isn't selfish. It's service, because when you follow your calling, you don't just complete yourself. You inspire others. You lift others. You add value to the world. Let's look at something simple. Imagine a woman who loved painting since childhood. But as she grows older, people tell her, "This won't bring money. Be practical. Forget these dreams." She listens for a while and ignores her passion, but she feels empty. One day, she chooses courage. She picks up her brushes again and starts painting. Slowly, she realizes her art touches people, heals hearts, and even gets appreciated. What happened? By following her passion, she not only found joy, she also gave something meaningful to the world. This is what purpose looks like. It doesn't need to be huge or glamorous. Sometimes it's in the small things that bring meaning. raising children with love, helping your community, teaching someone, writing something inspiring, cooking meals that bring families together. Whatever your gift is, big or small, when you honor it, you honor the greater plan for your life. A high-value woman knows passion brings energy. When you love what you do, you shine differently. People can feel the spark in your voice. When something excites you, it's magnetic. That passion makes you unstoppable because it gives you strength even when things get hard. Without passion, life feels heavy. With passion, even challenges feel meaningful. Think of two women at work. One works only for the paycheck. She drags herself through the day, watches the clock, and goes home drained. The other works with passion, not because her job is perfect, but because she finds purpose in it. She looks for ways to grow, to help, to improve. Yes, she's tired at the end of the day, but she's fulfilled. Who inspires more? Who leaves a real impact? Of course, the one who walks with passion. Purpose also gives direction when life feels confusing. Many women feel lost because they are following someone else's map.
Society tells you by this age you should marry. By this age you should have kids. Look like this, earn like that.